Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to day 119 of my daily dopamine dump. Today is Sunday, May 7th. It is 7 o'clock in the morning right now. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Got a little extra rest this morning, right? Got that solid 8 hours. Stayed up late last night watching the UFC fights, which were awesome. Some really good fights last night, UFC 288. Sterling ended up getting the win, so congrats to him, staying the champ. So stayed up a little bit later last night, so got in that rest, that solid 8 hours. Woke up this morning, got up, still went in, said my prayers, said my gratitude, set my intentions for this morning, got myself in that good, positive mindset, and got myself ready to come out here and get into the cold plunge so that we can get ourselves going for this Sunday, so we can get our mood up, get our attitude up, right? Get our frequencies up, most of all, because remember I talked about that yesterday, is just our frequencies, right? If we're vibrating at that lower frequency, then we're not calling, what's supposed to come to us, right? We're not seeking those opportunities, we're not seeking those blessings, and we're not attracting those opportunities and those blessings because our frequency is so low, right? And what do I mean by frequency? Frequency is just, your mood, your mode, your aura, you know what I'm saying? You ever feel like kind of funky or kind of tired, just kind of like in a bad mood? That is a low frequency. Whenever you feel super happy and excited and wanting to just help others and wanting to, you ever feel like you have like a really, exciting story, you just can't wait to tell someone, and you just can't wait to go and show them, and so that they can be excited too, right? That's that vibrating at that higher frequency, right? That's when you're able to go and serve others and really help others and be that best you for others, right? When we're in that low negative frequency, we're not able to really help anyone else. In fact, we need to take a moment to help ourselves when we feel ourselves in that low frequency, because if anything, we're just gonna bring people down in that frequency, and we don't want that, right? We don't want the world vibrating at a low frequency. We want the world vibrating at a high frequency, so that we're all in that elevated mindset, right? That elevated mood, that elevated mode. We're all out enjoying life, appreciating life, calling those blessings that are coming to us, creating the lives that we want to live, being the people that we want to be, right? Presenting those attitudes. So all that stuff, that's all within that higher frequency. And when we're in that higher frequency, we're able to bring others up to that higher frequency, right? So without further ado, let me bring my frequency up a little bit and get day 119 of these dopamine dump going. So without further ado, 119, here we go. All right. All right, we were there. All right. There we go, guys. Pushing out all those sleepies, right? Pushing out all of those little funky modes. Getting that rush of adrenaline, right? That spike. Getting that little rush of life. And that right there is bringing us up to that higher frequency, right? Woo! There we go. Happy Sunday, guys. Get those stings coming. Good stuff. Good stuff. Breaking out of that little funk, right? Breaking out of that little low frequency, that little negative low frequency, right? And choosing, those habits and those disciplines that
put us into that better mindset, that put us into that higher frequency, that get us feeling peaked, positive, and prepared for the day, right? That get us ready for the day and get us feeling pumped for the day. That's what this is for right here. To give us that challenge, to give us that, give us that discipline right there, and then also to help us, raise our frequency, to help us raise our mood, to help us raise ourselves up out of that funk, out of that negative frequency, out of that low frequency, and bring us back up to where God wants us to be, right? God wants us to be at this higher elevation. He wants us to be at this higher frequency. He wants us to be at our best self, because that's what he created us to be. He didn't create us to come into the world to be shy and to be, soft, or to be fierce, fearful. He created us to come out into the world and to conquer. He made us strong. He made us confident. He gave us so many abilities. He gave us our mind right here, which is the greatest tool in human history. If we could just truly figure out how to use that mind, science says we barely use maybe 10% of our mind right now. Can you imagine what it would be like if we bumped that up to 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 80%? What kind of beings would we be, right? The Bible talks about, Christ. He talks about being able to do anything. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, leap, and it will leap into the ocean. And I truly, truly believe that. I truly believe that Christ knew something, that he had that faith and he had that power, and he knew that we had it within us, and he was trying so hard to teach us how to do it, to teach us how to control that, to teach us how to be the beings, the divine beings that we are, that God made us to be, that Christ made us to be. He was trying to teach us how to bring that back out, how to create that again, because we lost it. And we lost it. We lost it. And I truly believe that, hey, I don't know if we'll be able to get back to that in our lifetime, but with Christ's teachings, with his love and with his word and with his actions, we could see that so many more things are possible than what we thought, and that's just with the mind right there, just with faith and believing and true expectance of it, right? You can create it. And that's the universal law right there, Universal law says that anything that you create, that you seek, that you truly put your vibration down for, that it will come to you, that you will draw it. The universe will bring it to you. It doesn't say when, but it just says it will. Universal law of attraction. So, you have to make those choices. That's why I set those intentions in the morning. That's why I get myself in that positive mindset, why I say my prayers. I set the intention, to be the person that I want to create, right? The person that I'm creating, because the person that I'm creating lives the life that I want to live, right? And that's what it's all, and that's what we're doing here, guys. We're creating those habits, creating those disciplines to create that version of ourselves, that best version of ourselves that we want to be, not only for ourselves, right, but for friends, family, anyone we come in contact with. We want to be able to bring their frequencies up, to be able to, assist them, to be able to be their light, to be able to let your light shine, to be able to let their light shine. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, remember, we are beacons. We are beacons in this world, in this life, and we need to let that beacon, let that light shine so that others can come to us and we could help them bring their light out, right? Help them vibrate at that higher frequency. So, good stuff this morning. Just, just making those choices, guys. Just making those choices. And it's not hard, or it's hard, but it's simple at the same time, right? Is it easy getting in the cold plunge and making those choices? No. You know, is it simple? Well, you're either gonna get in or you're not, so that's pretty simple, right? So, I mean, simple, but not easy. But it is a choice, 100% a choice. About 7 minutes in. Let's get another minute in. 8 minutes for day 119 of this dopamine dunk. And thank you guys just for listening and, you know, trying to pick up what I'm putting down, you know, trying to help you guys out, trying to help everyone out, right? Trying to provide this wisdom and this guidance so that someone can hear it and they can apply it and they can realize that they have control over their life and they're able, you know, to do more. They don't have to be stuck with what someone says their life should be. They don't have to be stuck with what their current mindset is. They don't have to be stuck with their current thought process, right? They can choose. They can choose what they want to be. That's the power of God right there. So, thank you. All right, guys, that's 8 minutes. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go out and choose to make this Sunday great. Woo. All right. Thank you guys for joining me for day 119 of my daily dopamine dunk. Good stuff today, guys. Making, you know, just bringing out more of just kind of what I've been learning, you know, over the past few years, over, you know, over my own personal, you know, self-development, right? Over my own personal journey. You know, this is the next step in it, obviously, but I've had, you know, it started quite a few years ago, and, you know, just trying to embark some of that wisdom on you guys, but not too much at one time, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that we can go over. So, you know, for today, hey, let's focus on creating those habits, on those disciplines. Let's focus on making those choices today, right? Remember, it's all a choice. Let's choose to present that best version of yourself today. Let's go out there, be strong, be confident, be brave, be patient, be loving, be kind, be the man that you're always meant to be, right? Let's go out there and choose that. Let's go out there and choose to help each other out, right? You see another man, you see your friend, you see your homie, you see whoever, help him out, bring him up, right? Because we need to do this together. The more people, the more men who are helping each other out, then guess what? The world's gonna be full of men who are just illuminated, strong, confident, brave, and able to actually lead the people in their lives, right? They actually lead and help those in their lives that need it. So let's choose to do that today, guys. And most of all, let's all choose to go out and to make this glorious Sunday great, because that also is a choice. Thank you for joining me, guys. Let's make those choices today. Let's go out and kill it. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. God bless.